I thought you might go to him, offer him comfort.
The Lady Alicent Hightower, Your Grace.
You do not mention our talks to Rhaenyra, do you?
No, Your Grace. A good and kind queen will give comfort to your subjects.
A very kind gesture.
Will you see the king tonight?
If you wish it.
I intend to marry the Lady Alicent Hightower.
Because I no longer believe.
Believe what, my love?
A male babe born to me, wearing the conqueror's crown. But naming her heir would begin to set things right.
Oh, it did.
I never imagined I would remarry. And I would have a son. What if I was wrong?
If Rhaenyra were to step over Aegon to ascend the throne, the realm would tear itself apart.
Rhaenyra will be a good queen.
He's the firstborn son of the king. To deny that he is heir to the throne is to assail the laws of gods and men.
It is rare for girls in this realm to get a choice between two suitors, no less 2 score of them. I think it's rather romantic.
How romantic it must be to get prisoned in a castle and me to squeeze out heirs.
I only want to help you, Rhaenyra. It was foolish of you to place yourself in a position where your virtue could even come into question. It is not in Rhaenyra's nature to be deceitful. She swore to me that she remains a maiden.
Listen to me, daughter. The king will die, and if Rhaenyra succeeds him, war will follow. Do you understand? To secure her claim, she'll have to put your children to the sword. The time is coming, Alicent. Either you prepare Aegon to rule, or you cleave to Rhaenyra and pray for her mercy.
I'm the queen. I have no shortage of allies.
Princess Rhaenyra, for example.
It is, of course, unthinkable for me to question the virtue of the princess, whom I hold in highest regard, but...
It happened, Your Grace.
Do keep trying, Selena. Sooner or later you may get one who looks like you. To have one child like that is a mistake. To have 3 is an insult to the throne, to you.
She flaunts the privilege of her inheritance without shame. She expects everyone in the Red Keep to deny the truth our eyes can all plainly see.
Spoiled cunt.
I have to believe that in the end, honor and decency will prevail.
Rhaenyra will ascend the throne and Jacaerys Targaryen will be her heir. If Rhaenyra comes into power, your very life could be forfeit. Aemond's as well. She could move to cut off any challenge to her succession.
Then I won't.
You are the challenge! You are the challenge, Aegon! Simply by living and breathing!
But we are one house. Long before that, we were friends.
We're a family. Let us put aside these childish quarrels.
You may do as you wish, husband, when I am cold in my grave.
What else is there to hear? Your son has been maimed. Her son is responsible. My king, goodwill cannot make him whole.
My dear wife.
He is your son, Viserys.
You've gone too far.
What have I done but what was expected of me? Forever upholding the kingdom, the family, the law. Where is duty? Where is sacrifice? Is trampled under your pretty foot again. Now you take my son's fight, and to even that you feel entitled.
I've disgraced myself. It's an ugly thing, I regret it.
We play an ugly game.
If it's an I want, balance the scales. I am your servant.
That will not be necessary.
What can either of us know of ruling a kingdom?
I do not rule, as you well know. King Viserys' condition has worsened since you saw him last. It subjects him to considerable pain on the advice of the maesters.
The maesters. It's they who keep him addled on milk of the poppy while the Hightowers warm his throne.
Rhaenyra, if you would see him without it, almost blind with suffering.
Call the maesters!
Please, my love, you must take something for the pain.
I love my father, but I must admit that no one has stood more loyally by his side than his good wife. She has tended to him with unfailing devotion and honor, and for that she has my gratitude.
Your graciousness moves me deeply, Princess. We have more in common than we sometimes allow. You will make a fine queen.
I'll return on Dragonback.
The king and I were both like that.
Why don't you remember Aegon?
Our son.
His dream. It is true. The prince that was promised. The prince.
It's Aegon.
To unite the realm.
I understand, my king. I saw him last night before he told me he wished for Aegon to be king.
The king is dead. That his son, Aegon, should succeed him.
What of Rhaenyra? You plan to kill them.
The king wouldn't wish for any
But the king did not wish for the murder of his daughter.
And you are usurping the throne.
It was my husband's dying wish. Says Rhaenys, I loved my husband, but I will speak the truth we both know. We do not rule, but we may guide the men that do. Gently, away from violence and sure destruction and instead toward peace. A true queen counts the cost to her people.
And yet you toil still in service to men. Your father, your husband, your son.
Well played.
None of this is a game. Our hearts were never one. Rather, I've been a piece that you moved about the board.
If that is true, then I made you Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. Would you have desired it otherwise?
I wanted whatever you impressed upon me to want. We will send terms to Rhaenyra on Dragonstone.
If she lives, her allies will mass behind her banners, looking for her return.
Husband would have desired this mercy be shown to his daughter.
Your husband? Or you, his daughter's childhood companion?
Listen to me, Aegon. Your grandfather, the Hand, will try to impress on you that Rhaenyra should be put to the sword. You must reject his counsel. You must not rule with cruelty and callousness. For all her faults, she is your sister, your father's daughter. My letters to Rhaenyra, has there been any answer?
An apology for her dead son?
We must presume that the princess has refused the offered terms, and that war is now inevitable.
I find myself wondering, do we pursue the same end? I should tell you mine. It's victory.
And how would you define victory?
Rhaenyra bending the knee, and Aegon sitting the Iron Throne in peace, as Viserys wished. Then be my ally.
I am.
An ally would not repeatedly cut my legs from beneath me at that table of men.
But you must accept that the path to victory now is one of violence.
I know it, but that does not mean it must be wanton. Viserys, glory.
What's happened?
They killed the boy.
The child is dead. His pain is ended. But what they've done to Micah, the gods punish us. They punish me.
Who did this? What? Is there any question who did this?
I do not wish to be a spectacle.
The realm must see the sorrow of the crown, the sorrow best expressed through its most gentle souls.
There's to be a funeral for Jaehaerys. We've been asked to ride on a wagon behind his body.
I don't want to.
When the people share our grief, they draw closer to us.
But I don't want them closer.
We are representatives of the throne. We have a duty.
I wish now not for the good of the realm, but for the petty satisfaction of vengeance.
Aegon is still malleable. While you're gone, I'll speak sense to him.
But we will yet prevail and bring forth peace.
I have sinned.
Discharge you.
He failed because the scheme was rash.
Perhaps, Your Grace, but we cannot all hide in our castles waiting for war to come to us.
As now it surely will. The stranger comes for us all. I love Jaehaerys, but my concern has been more for you and what you have endured.
I must speak with you. We watched the tourney together, you and I. We knew, even then, that men trained up for battle are eager to fight, to seek blood and glory. I know you do not have that desire within you. But if you and I may come to terms...
There are no terms now. Your allies turn from you and they hear of your depravity. Your hands are bloody to no crime I could never have imagined you.
The trespass was not one. I am a mother too, and you have yet to answer for the murder of my son.
I repudiate that act with all my heart.
Of course you do. I'm usurping my rightful inheritance. So that you will countenance the suffering and death of thousands in order that your feckless son...
Your father changed his mind.
You lie. My father loved me, Alicent. And I believe he loved you too. Did you betray him at the very last?
He changed his mind. I have been at times unkind, but never untrue.
What did he say at the end?
It's hard at times to understand. But he spoke Aegon's name. He said he was the prince that was promised to unite the realm.
The prince that was promised. He spoke to you of the Song of Ice and Fire. It's a story. Your story. About Aegon the Conqueror.
The Conqueror.
Terrible wars, you know. And even victory may be so bloody as to be counted in loss. Do not let your pride blind you.
There's been no mistake. God is on the march, Aemon. You know what Aemon is? It's too late, Rhaenyra. Do you believe Viserys wanted Aegon to succeed him? Rhaenyra's supporters will believe what they wish, and so will Aegon's. The war will be fought. Many will die, and the victor will eventually ascend the throne. The significance of Viserys' intentions died with him. It was my hope that, once enthroned, you would honour the burden of your new duties, be silent, and strive to learn from the more studied minds around you, in the hope that you might be half the king your father was.
Tread carefully.
Or what? You'll hang me, as you did your rat catchers. Is my son going to die?
Someone will have to rule in his stead.
The king. Sir Criston, what befell him?
His Grace fought valiantly.
And Aemond? What was his part in this? A king cannot rule in his sleep, but now we must name a regent to take his place. I myself served in this role with my husband. I am well prepared to do it again.
The king does not lack for heirs. The obvious choice is his immediate successor, Prince Aemon. Experience is valuable, yes, but the Dowager Queen is a woman.
What would it say if in response to Rhaenyra's crowning we raised up a woman of our own?
Aemond is the next in line. Aemond is the next in line. It is the order of things.
We know what he is.
And what of justice? Of temperance, or is strength now to be our only god?
So you cast me aside. I caution you, Aemond. Boldness is one thing, but overconfidence...
Remind me of your place on the small council.
You know very well I represented your father during the last years of his life, and I have been a counsellor to Aegon.
Capably so. You served the realm well. I
And a
release
king.
you of your seat. I'm sure you'll be much pleased to return to more domestic pursuits. You have the gratitude of the crown.
I often wonder what life could have been if he had brought you to court instead. My son Daeron, what's he like?
He's kind.
That's good. Kindness is a quality I found lacking in his brothers.
As it seems the Red Keep, for all its privileges, may in fact be a less than salubrious environment for the forming of young men.
Was it the court, or was it their mother?
Your Graces, we must leave.
Sheathe your swords! Sheathe your swords!
All my life, I've endeavoured to serve both my house and the realm, and somehow none of it matters. We are cast aside.
When does your Grace mean to return to the city?
I'm not yet certain I do.
I was happier before I was queen.
What would you think about leaving this place?
I was just going to bed.
The crown has need of your service.
Now.
Pretenders raise new riders against us, and we must answer in kind. I need you to fly with Dreamfire to battle.
Aemond.
I won't burn anyone.
It isn't a question.
They have defiled our birthright, made commoners into dragon lords. It is a sin and must be punished.
May I remind you, your sister is still the queen.
As you were once. And you see now what is the consequence of your weakness. We are in peril today more than yesterday.
Peril that moved you to burn the town of Sharppoint. Peril or basest fury at your own humiliation. And now you seek to corrupt your sister. Of all our line, the gentlest and most deserving of your protection.
Who will protect her if she cannot protect herself?
And who will she be if her mind is broken?
It is no longer our rule that is threatened. Our very lives, would you not have us prevail?
Not like this.
Not like this.
I need passage. I've been, I think, mistaken. I was raised to believe there was an order to things, that there was security in following the path laid out for us. I resented you, I think, for caring so little for any of it, for knowing what you wanted. I did not know what I wanted. I knew only what was expected of me.
Why have you come here?
Because I lost my way. Or rather, it was taken from me. All those I put my faith in, my husband, my father, I thought for the first time what I would choose, if not for the duty I put before all else. I do not wish to rule, I wish to live. To be free of all this endless plotting and striving. The crown will pursue war and victory at any cost. But as for me, I would take my daughter and her child and leave it all behind.
It's too late. Cities burned, armies march, and you wish to wash your hands of what you yourself set in motion.
Oh, the arrogance of blaming me, as if you would not have been challenged regardless.
Did not your hand bring it forth like a midwife?
I did only what I thought your father wanted. He still heeds his mother. I believe I can prevail upon him to bend the knee.
No, still you imagine. You can have all you want without paying too high a price. A price I had no choice but to pay.
Is to set things right.
If I am to take the throne, I must put an end to the opposition. I must take Aegon's head, and I have to do it for all to see. You know this. However you may try to evade it, you know this. Will you shrink from what you set out to do, or will you see it through? You are much changed.
You let me go to do what I promised. Then you fly to the Red Keep in 3 days' time and you take your throne. I have neither weapon nor armor. My life itself is forfeit. I cast myself on the mercy of a friend who once loved me. I am at last myself, with no ambition greater than to walk where I please and to breathe the open air, to die unremarked and unnoticed, and be free.